All right, so now we're going to move on to the last question, which is number 8, and this is a grams to grams problem. This is the problem I think most people had the most trouble on because it requires the most steps, which makes sense. So, grams to grams. It says, I have 3 grams of O2. How many grams of AlO2 do I have? So, step 1. Change this 3 grams into moles. You cannot do anything unless you have moles. You need moles. You don't need grams. Grams are bad. No. Grams at the end, though. So, 3 grams over 1 times molar mass of O2, because 3 grams is attached to O2. So O has the value of 16 on your periodic table. 16 comes from your periodic table, that little square on there. 15.9, pretty much 16. I have 2 of them, so times 2. That gives you 32. Okay? So now we have 3 grams times 1 mole. So remember, the 1 goes on top if you're doing it in the beginning of the process. If you're doing grams to moles, the moles goes on top, which is the 1, and the big number goes on the bottom. Now you multiply straight across. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 32 is 32. And that's moles. So if you notice, you're pretty much going to do exactly the same process as you did for 6, except you're going to also convert from moles to grams at the end. So you're going to do the exact same process as number 6, and then multiply from moles to grams at the end using molar mass. So let's go back to where we were. So we took 3 grams over 1 times the molar mass of O2. I got the molar mass of O2 by multiplying the atomic mass of oxygen, which I got from the periodic table, by 2, because I have 2 of oxygens and O2. I got a value of 3 over 32. And that gives me a total value of a small number equals 0.094. So now what we're going to do is hold off on this number. We're going to wait. And now we're going to use our ratio. So we converted. Now we're using ratio. So we're talking about O2 to Al2O3. That's our ratio. So we're going from O2 to Al2O3. So O2, how many O2s do we have? We have 3 O2s. And then how many Al2O3s do we have? So it's 3 to 2. Let's make a fraction now. What goes on top? Goes on top. 2 divided by 3. Put it in your calculator. That will give you a value of 0.67, 0.7-ish. As long as it's close enough, you're fine. Now what you're going to do is multiply this by this. Multiply this product by this quotient. .67 times 0.094, and this will give you a relatively small number. Equals 0.063, and this is in moles. So this is what we have so far. This is not our final answer. Not our final answer. I'm sorry, it's not. Now you have to convert this to grams. And so, if you remember, you see how we already used the 3 grams over here that is associated with the O2. Now O2 is done. We don't use O2 anymore. Now we're going to use Al2O3, and that's the molar mass we're going to use to convert from moles to grams. So now we're going to take 0.063 moles over 1 multiplied by the molar mass of Al2O3. If you want to remember how we did that, let me go over here. Oh, here it is. So Al2O3, this is how we found the molar mass. We took the Al, we found its atomic mass on the periodic table, we multiplied it by 2 because there are 2 Als. That gave us 54. Then we took O3, we have 16 because of the O. We have 3 O's, so we multiply by 3, that gives us 48. And then when you add them together, it gives us 102. So 0.6063 moles times 102 grams over 1. When you're doing from moles to grams, it's just multiplication essentially, because it's going to be just 0.063 times 102. That should give you the value of 6.4-ish. And that's grams, and then you're done. Okay, so basically you do, for the grams to grams problem, if it'll let me zoom out. So let me get a green. So you see how you do this multiplication part over here with the fractions, and then you also do this multiplication part at the end. So you have a multiplication at the beginning, multiplication at the end, and in the middle you do all this ratio stuff. So this is all this ratio stuff. Okay, that's it for grams to grams. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, please just comment on this thing, and I can try and help you. But yeah. Okay, bye.